Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Football Manager 2016. We're playing as Leicester City. This is Season 2, Episode 11, the final episode of Season 2. We have some inboxes that I wanted to show you that we're going to be running through here. And we have the Champions League final in today's episode against Real Madrid. I'm so excited for that match. We've got that in today's episode. Once we've finished with the match, we will recap and I'll show you how the other leagues shaped up around the world. But you're most welcome to pause here and have a look at the inboxes for the awards and whatnot. Remy is the top goal scorer of the Premier League. We have won the Premier League for the second season in a row. Schlupp wins Young Player of the Year. Liverpool sack Jurgen Klopp. Jack Butland came second in the Golden Glove race. Kante, Mahrez and Remy got into the Team of the Year. Vardy didn't. Harry Kane winning over him. That's incredibly controversial. Roberto Mancini was sacked by Inter Milan. Pep Guardiola looks like he could quite possibly be the new Liverpool manager. How funny is that? 5 of my players are being called up for international duty. Jack Butland, Vardy, and etc. Neymar wins the best player in Europe. And let's get into the match against Real Madrid now. Okay, guys, welcome to the Champions League final against Real Madrid. So, guys, I don't know if you're able to tell, but the first part of the video was pre-commentary. Between the 21st and the 30th, there was a lot of inboxes like I wanted to show you, so I just pre-recorded. From now on, it's going to be live, the Champions League final. Unfortunately, can't archive inboxes, and there was a lot of them I wanted to show you because, like I said, there's a fair amount of time between the last match of the Premier League and now the Champions League final. We managed to beat Stoke 3-2 and Newcastle 3-1. In the last episode, if you haven't gone and watched it, we managed to beat Manchester United 1-0 at home in the Champions League semi-final. Unfortunately, we did lose 2-1 at Old Trafford, but because we had the away goal, we progressed into the final. We could have been either against Barcelona, but we got drawn against Real Madrid. We had a pretty... I've been happy with the way we went in the Champions League. We've been very fortunate with the draw. We managed to get Benfica in the round of 16, managed to get Marseille in the quarters, and then Manchester United in the semis. So we could have had a much harder run. No disrespect to those other teams. But yeah, I'm going to be recapping the league. We have won the Premier League for our second season in a row. Currently first with 91 points. We did very, very well. I don't think we necessarily ran away with the league. We did get a lot of points, but we did bottle it against the top sides. We managed to lose twice to Manchester City, once to Manchester United, once to Chelsea and Arsenal. But looking at Arsenal here, who finished second, they lost against the top teams lost against the lower teams, and we managed to lose against the top teams, so it sort of evened it out. Now, I will recap the Premier League. I'm going to go through all the stats. I'll show you how the league shaped up around the world as well. We'll go through the Serie A, the La Liga, the Champions League. I want to get stuck into the match against Real Madrid here today, and I'm feeling confident. Hopefully we can beat them today. 3 players are unregistered. Pepe, James Rodriguez is huge. Mikel, 4 players are out injured. Modric, Vazquez. So Modric, James, and Vazquez are ineligible, which is huge, I think. Now, funnily enough, guys, this is not the first time we've played Real Madrid in Football Manager in this Leicester City career. Now, let me know in the comments if you'd like to see Season 3. Depending on the result of this might determine it. If I do another Football Manager series, I will do a vote, and I will put the option for Season 3 so you guys can vote for it if you want to see that. But if we can win the Champions League final here today, I think that'd be an awesome way to recap the series. Seeing as we won the FA Cup in the first season, we got knocked out in the semis this time, we won the FA Cup this season, and we've won the Premier League for the second time. But like I said, we've actually played Real Madrid before at the Santiago Bernabeu and won. If you can remember, in the first episode, we had Ramos's testimonial match, and we won 4-0. Schlupp, Vardy, Mahrez, and Remy getting on the score sheet. We played our first team at that point in time, and Real Madrid actually played a really strong side. They probably wasn't their crucial first team, but they definitely put a lot of first team players in, maybe at 75% strength. No Bale and Ronaldo, but Varane, Ramos, Coentrao, Casemiro, even Özil and Toni Kroos. Özil came back for the testimonial match. So I feel confident. So we're going to be playing the 4-4-2 as always. Vardy, Remy leading the line. Schlupp, Kante, Drinkwater, Mahrez, Bertrand, Rojo, Mangala, Richardson, Jack Butland in goal. But this is not the Leicester, the same Leicester as in real life or in the start of this Football Manager series. We've boosted up our players so much. Just look at the star rating and look how much we're worth as well. Vardy's worth 48 million. Remy's worth 36. Scored 74 games in the Premier League. 73 goals. Schlupp's worth 61 million. Kante's worth 68. Drinkwater's worth 58. Mahrez is worth 69. Bertrand is worth 37 million. Rojo's worth 47. Mangala's worth 34.5. Richards is worth 31. And Jack Butland in goals worth 34.5. But on that note, guys, let's get into the match against Real Madrid. Let's cross our fingers. Hope we can put a shift in. And I feel confident this game will be very close. No shit. A penalty shootout it could come down to. Who knows? So, Real Madrid are playing a 4-1-2-3. Benzema led in the line. Ronaldo, Bale on the left and right. We are playing in Wales as well, so Gareth Bale back in his fellow country. Toni Kroos and Yaya Toure in the midfield. Casemiro, Marcelo, Ramos, Varane, Danilo, Navas in goal. Casilla, Vallejo, Isco, Carlos Vela from Real Sociedad, Kovacic, and Cohen Thrall. We're playing the 4-4-2, the heavily inspired sort of hybrid of Claudio Ranieri's and Sir Alex Ferguson's 4-4-2. We might have to go with the 5-2-3-1 at some point to hold on to a lead if we get one. The Jose Mourinho, but Ronaldo breaking away here, fires at Butland, hits the post. Mahrez blasts it away out of danger. And the first highlight in the game falls to Real Madrid. But I'd really appreciate it, guys, if you could hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. This is a huge... I'm so nervous in this match. It's huge. Oh my God, Vardy! Nearly made it 1-0 in the Champions League final. Oh my God, so close. But we're very fortunate getting into the finals of the Champions League. We didn't have a very hard group either. Only Borussia Dortmund, Basel, and some Czech side. Sparta, I do believe. I think that was right. Benzema breaks away here. Oh, can we get it back? Mangala tracking back nicely. Vardy gets up to the header. This really could go either way. I'm being honest. No! Cristiano Ronaldo. Makes it 1-0. Benzema plays it inside to Yaya. Yaya dinks it to him. And the Portuguese man makes it 1-0. Very, very disappointing. Oh my God. With a free kick here. Benzema breaking down. That was very close for it being 2-0. Come on, Leicester. We're not down and out for the count. We beat them 4-0 at the Santiago Bernabeu. We can do it again. We've had experience against them. Come on, get in a tackle from Gareth Bale. Marcelo breaking away here. The highlight didn't develop anymore. Everyone has really high condition because we're fully fit. Our last match was against Stoke, which is a while ago. But in saying that, so Real Madrid only 1-0 down. Rojo picks up a yellow in the 39th. Bertrand with a throw in. Kante, Drinkwater. Trying to find Remy or Vardy. Drinkwater plays it back to Bertrand. Schlupp. Remy scores in the Champions League final. Scores his 58th goal of the season just before halftime. What a huge morale boost going down into the tunnel. Bertrand Schlupp finds Remy on the volley. And it's currently 1-1 against Real Madrid. Oh my God, if it does go to a penalty shootout, I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold my nerves. Holy shit, Ronaldo offside in the 54th. It's 1-1. Let's have a look at the stats now, shall we? Because highlights can be deceiving. So we've had 9-5, 10-4. So we've had more shots on target than Real Madrid. Wow. They have more possession. They've had one more corner than me. Yikes. Anything I can do tactically to help? I think we're good. I think we're good to continue. Come on, Leicester. We can do it. It's 1-1 in Wales. In the Champions League final, no less. Come on, Schlupp. Oh, gets tackled by Oh no, maybe he didn't. Maybe he just fell over and lost possession to Danilo. Maybe he didn't get tackled. Mangala picks up a yellow. My two centre backs have yellows now. That's not good. It's 1-1. Can we sneak a late winner here? Tony Kroos whips in a ball. Mahrez on the counter-attack. Bombs it over the top, but Schlupp manages to maintain possession. The counter-attack is still on. Maybe it's closed down a bit now. Oh my god. Schlupp trying to get in. Remy for the second time. Yes! Remy makes it 2-1 just before the 59. Sorry about that one, guys. I got interrupted just as Remy scored. So Remy just scored. It's 2-1 up against Real Madrid. Schlupp and Vardy picking up the 2 assists. So let's continue, and hopefully we can hold on to this lead. I'm umming and ahhing whether or not to go with the 5-2-3-1. Yep, let's do it. Let's use the Jose Mourinho heavily inspired defensive play. Okay, so let's do a couple of tweaks now, shall we? So we'll put Jamie Vardy and Remy up there. Mahrez as the inside forward. Let's tweak this even more. Let's put Richards as a limited fullback. Mangala central. We shall bring on Wes Morgan for Schlupp. Make him a ball winging. Bertrand. Go with a wing back. Put Kante as a defensive. Let's bring Daniel Amadi on. Put him as a ball winner. We could put him as an anchor. Yeah, let's put Daniel Amadi as an anchor. But we haven't played him as an anchor all season now. Let's keep him as ball winning. Right. Am I happy with this? I want to move... who's better, Richards or Bertrand? Probably Bertrand. Let's move Wes Morgan and mix that up, because I don't want Wes Morgan in that key role, bearing the brunt. Right, I think I'm happy with this formation now. Okay, how can I change this up? So Danny Drinkwater's come off, and so is Schlupp. We have a spare substitution. We could bring on Cedro Berahino for Mahrez, but the thing is, our condition is really quite great. I might use it just in case someone picks up an injury or a red or something. So, Daniel Amadi's coming off, 22 years of age, worth 58 million. He is just awesome. Wes Morgan, the captain, in his first Champions League final. So let's play the 4-2-3-1, heavily inspired Jose Mourinho. Let's park this fucking bus. Come on, Leicester. We just need to hold off against Real Madrid. We have the lead now. Ronaldo finds Benzema. Ronaldo, oh my god, gets his 2 shots blocked. Come on, we're 2-1 up. Just hold off Leicester. Hold off Real Madrid, Leicester. We can do it. 5 more minutes. By the smallest of margins, can we scrape the victory? There's a throw-in. One last highlight from Madrid, and we've done it. Oh my god. We have won the Champions League final against Real Madrid. 14 shots to 7. 28 to 10 they had. That is mad. Obviously, the possession did change in their favour, 54 to 45. Christ. Remy scored 2, and we have won the Champions League final. Well deserved. Leicester lift. Oh my god. We actually got an achievement. Super Cup glory. That's cool to see. Leicester given 22 million. Simpzy, the cream of Australian managers. Brilliant. Oh my god, the board must be absolutely ecstatic with me. We're given 35 million from the Champions League television and a squad payout of 12 million, which is like nothing. But that means we probably can get a lot more money at the board. Now, let's recap the other teams, how they shaped up around the world. Let's go through the players' stats and the league. Alrighty then, guys, let's go through and recap the stats. I'm trying to think of what else you guys would be interested in. So let's have a look at the league now, firstly. We managed to win with 91 points in first. Arsenal second with 84. Tottenham third with 76. Manchester United fourth with 75. Manchester City fifth with 69 points. Chelsea sixth with 67. And Southampton are 7th with 56. Hang on a second, guys. Had a bit of a tickle in my throat. I had to cough away from the mic. Bournemouth 8th. Wow. 1 point ahead of Liverpool. And Pep Guardiola is the new manager at Liverpool. How hilarious is that? Crystal Palace, Nottingham Forest, and Leeds were relegated. I'm so happy that Sheffield Wednesday managed to hold on. Gary Monk saving them from relegation. Newcastle 16th, 8 points clear of 17th. But Leeds and Nottingham Forest, I don't like when teams get promoted and go just straight back down. But I'm happy that Sheffield Wednesday stayed up. But Crystal Palace, my God. But maybe because they've gone down, there might be some players that we're able to pick up if we do Season 3 of the Leicester City Career Mode. We won the Champions League. That's just insane. We managed to get knocked out in the FA Cup, unfortunately. Man United went on to win it. I won it last year, of course. We won the Capital One Cup final. Watford won it last year, which is interesting. We won the Community Shield, which doesn't matter. Let's run through the stats now. Remy has scored 33 goals this season. Jamie Vardy with 24. Riyad Mahrez got the most amount of assists. Max Gradle had the most distance. Rojo had 44 key tackles. Mangala. So it's good to see that our strike partners and our defensive partners are in the top there. Jack Butland conceded the least. He did pretty well, obviously playing for Stoke for the first half of the season. Schmeichel was in goal for me. Most clean sheets, 2 clear of Jack Butland, David De Gea. Leading Drinkwater, outdone by Roberto Firmino. Dribbling, Douglas Costa. Riyad Mahrez with the most player rating. Right, let's have a quick look at the Champions League. We can go with team stats. Most goals, Leicester, 87. Most headers. Most tackles, Leicester. The most goals in the tackles, that's cool. Man United with the less conceded. Most crosses completed. Crystal Palace, who got relegated. Let's have a look through the Champions League now. Remy is the top goal scorer of the Champions League. Man, and he's only worth 36 million still. He is 30 years of age, though. So many goals. Insane. 15 goals. Iron Robin second with 8. That's just mad. 7 clear of Ronaldo. Schlupp, the 24-year-old, second with assists. My centre-backs are up there as well. I don't really care about the FA Cup or the Capital One Cup stats. But for now, here's the squad. Let's have a look at the team sheet, of course. On our players on loan, Wellington Silva did alright at Brighton. Picked him up for free. Gabriel Paulista picked him up relatively cheap. 26 years of age, worth 32 million. Picked him up for roughly around about 10, 13 when Arsenal sold him. Sammy Amiobi, we picked him up for free as well. Had an alright spell at Brighton. 25 years of age, 13 million. Joseph Dudot on loan as well. Kramich on loan. Been trying to sell him for quite a while. That's basically it. The under-19s. There's my tactics. The team report. Scouting-wise, we can quickly have a look who's up for sale. The best way to get good players in Football Manager is to get transfer-listed players. Isco has been transferred. 58 million for him. And also picking up the best player from teams that get relegated, because it's not too much of a risk. For example, when West Brom got relegated and Aston Villa, we picked up Richards for relatively cheap. He played awesomely for us. And obviously we picked up Sado Barahino, who's played alright. He didn't get much of a play in the first team this year because we've got Remy and Vardy leading the line. Let's have a look at our transfer history. Paid 37 million for Barahino, 28 for Bertrand. He's worth a hell of a lot more than that now. Gabriel Paulista picked him up for 10 million. Worth 32. Benteke for 13 is worth 18. Mangala 14 million, he's worth 34. Jack Butland 22 is worth 34. Richards we paid 24 is worth 31 million. Bertrand we had to pay 28 million. That was a little bit more expensive, but he's Premier League proven. He fills up our English quota. 37 million. Marcus Rojo 33 million, he's worth 47 now. Sato Barahino's worth 48 and 37. So let's have a look at the players we sold. We sold Fuchs because he's 31 now. Did pretty well at Napoli. 4 assists there. How did everyone else sort of go? Tom Lawrence, he was an attacking midfielder. He didn't fit into the 4-4-2. Did alright at West Brom. Andy King did alright as well. Shinji Okazaki, where are you, my friend? I want to show you guys him. 34 million. Oh, he's worth 12 now. Oh, he's played really well in the French league. He's 31 years of age now, though. 18 games, 1 for Leicester. Wow, he scored 23 goals and 2 assists this season in the French league. Alright, let's go through around the world and let's have a look in Europe how the other leagues sort of shaped up. So let's go with leagues. Let's start off with the La Liga. So Barcelona won the Liga BBVA, Real Madrid second, Atletico third. Oh my god, Malaga got relegated 19th. They finished 6th last year. What a woeful display. And our low-knee striker was actually... That's not good. Who won the Bundesliga? Okay, I finally got around to finding it now. Bayern Munich won the Bundesliga with 81 points. Schalke second, Bayern Leverkusen third. Wow, Dortmund fifth. Hanover and Düsseldorf relegated. Wow, Hanover relegated. That's a pretty big side. Let's have a look at the Serie A. Juventus won, Napoli second, Roma third, Milan fourth, Lazio fifth. Empoli, Verona getting relegated as well. League 1, PSG 1, Monaco 2nd, Marseille 3rd, Lyon 4th, Bordeaux 5th. Okay, Dijon getting relegated. Let's have a look at the Portuguese league. It's not a playable league, so we can't see it. I am curious to see who got promoted. I'm really, in the Premier League, I'm really hoping that, unfortunately they haven't, but I was really hoping that maybe Brighton did. So West Brom won the championship. Runner-up was Hull, third Cardiff. Playoff winners Cardiff. So West Brom, Hull and Cardiff are going to be coming up. Damn, I really wish my affiliate club Brighton would have come up, but here's the club we won the last season. My captain is Wes Morgan. My captain is my vice captain is Kasper Schmeichel. Key player Kante, hot prospect Gray. We have a transfer budget of 79 million. We have a wage of 4.7. I'm sure we could get some more from the board. Blackpool and Brighton are my affiliate clubs, and we're untouchable now at the moment, which is quite funny. Anything else I can do? Here's my contract information, my profile. I don't honestly think that's much. I don't think there's much else we can look at. Just having a quick squiz here. We'll skip a bit. There might be some interesting stuff for us popping up. Oh yeah, here we go. Remy wins the Golden Boot of the Champions League. Goals of the season. Leicester. Okay, so 4 of your players were selected in the European Dream Cup, including Vardy, Remy, Kante, and Mahrez, Marcelo, Ramos, Dyer, Danilo, Koke. That's cool. So that was the team of the season. Okay, Leicester, end of season rewards. Fans player, Riyad Mahrez. Okay, that's cool. Leicester 2016-2017 review. Match of the season, a 6-0 victory against Arsenal. We did lose 5-2 to them earlier in the season. Moment to forget the 4-1 defeat against Chelsea. Average attendance 32,000. We max out the stadium. Total players used 24. Winner. Chicken dinner. End of the season Rolsh. Right, anything else that I'm sort of... We can hold a team meeting if we want to. We can start pre-season. Yep. Okay, we won't bother about that. But it's time to end the video here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my social media links, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram on the description below. Also forgot to mention, if you're wondering how I get these players' faces in-game and the logo and the kits and whatnot, the mods are all in the description below. You can just go and download them from Sort It Out. But let me know in the comments if you'd like to see Season 3 of the Football Manager 2016 Leicester City career. I don't know if I will or not, simply because we won the Champions League, we've won the Premier League twice, won the FA Cup once, and we've won the Capital One Cup. It's going to be interesting to see if we get a potential job offer. We got one from Juventus last time, but I think I might start a fresh new save instead of continuing. But I will never delete this save, and the next Football Manager series I do, I'll most likely do a vote, and if I do, I'll add the Leicester Season 3 as an option. But thank you very much for watching. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and stay tuned for more content on my channel. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye.